The lore is massive, and there was no way we were ever going to fit everything into one film, nor was it the intention. So the answer is yes, there's so much to potentially bring into any sequel should we be lucky enough to make them.
I love Five Nights at Freddy. You know what? My little girl is so excited for this movie, but I think it might be a little too scary for her. But she's all in. She's ready for it.
How old?
She's 8.
Okay,
But
she's
she
getting there.
plays the games.
Yeah.
So I don't understand. The games are terrifying to me.
Yeah. I agree.
Matthew Lillard, you brought him back in this genre, and he's phenomenal. What did he bring to the page or what did he bring to the role that wasn't necessarily on the page?
Oh man, so much. I mean, Matthew Lillard is an icon, and he, stepped into this iconic role with both reverence for what he knew the fan base would want to see, and also, a wild imagination for bringing this character to life in a way that has never been seen. And that is a combination of the way he moves, the way he speaks, at times ad-libbing a line. This was before the strike, just to be clear. That was still allowed. And, he inhabited the role with such joy and menacing, fear. And that's the brilliant combination that he is capable of.
That's
that is
amazing.
Incredible.
Now, there's tons of Five Nights at Freddy Easter eggs in this film sprinkled throughout. How did you choose what you were going to use for the Easter eggs in this film?
It was an ongoing process with all the department heads. I mean, certainly as we were writing it, we were thinking of Easter eggs for the fans, and Scott Cawthon was a huge, source of inspiration and information for all that. But in addition to that, with the production designers, we were figuring out what we could add to the set and in every room, and with the costume designer, figuring out little things that the fans would be able to discover on not just the first view, but maybe the second view, third view. So it was really a fun collaborative process.
Now, we live in a world of digital effects, but these are practical costumes. These are animatronic practical costumes. You guys worked with Jim Henson Studios to really get the look down of exactly how they look. Can you talk about working with Jim Henson Studios and bringing the characters to life?
Yeah, I mean, bringing them to life was as important as the casting process in this film. They are part of the cast and the characters that the fans are the most familiar with actually going into this film. And working with Jim Henson's Creature Shop was the biggest honor, the biggest inspiration, and they held such reverence to what the designs needed to be based on something that already existed, and figuring out how to make them come to life in a three-dimensional way that was unique in and of itself, and even more exciting than what the fans had ever seen before. I think there's a character and an imperfection to the designs that are so uniquely Henson and so fantastic.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, was there anything about the Five Nights at Freddy's lore that you weren't able to quite fit into this film but would like to explore in like a sequel?
Oh my gosh. Well, the lore is massive, and there was no way we were ever going to fit everything into one film, nor was it the intention. So the answer is yes, there's so much to potentially bring into any sequel should we be lucky enough to make them.
Well, hopefully we get more sequels, because I know everyone's going to love this film. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
So nice to meet you, Joe.
You too. Thank you so much.
Take care.